class. Mantra.
The character to lead and inspire no fear. The commitment to provide a safe environment.
I always tell folks, one of the things that you can always look forward to whenever we have new people going through EMS Corps is just the simple connection. They're gonna give you love. They're gonna bring you into their home.
Let's get the gurney out of here.
When I think about EMS, I think about RAP support services, instructors, and people that just really care. So I think that's what makes it special.
If you're going to go out into the community to heal another person, then yourself has to be healed.
Look at where the pain is, where the discomfort is, where the whatever is, and then think about the systems that's around that.
One of the things that initially drew me here to EMS Corps was the fact that they were like, we want to work with people who have records. We want to work with people who have a rough background. From 14 to 17, probably did about 80% of those years in the juvenile justice system. A psychologist that I was working with introduced me to the EMS Corps. When I got into the program, I was like, this is a lot. This is a whole new language. We had our life coach. She was able to connect with us in a way that a family member would. And that was a connection that was priceless. And then eventually, I got my EMT license. I'm like, oh, snap, okay, this can work.
Is this patient sick or not sick? Is this an A, B, or C problem?
There's a nationwide shortage of EMTs, but there's a disproportionate number of young people overrepresenting the criminal and juvenile justice system. So there's a big gap in between there. So our job is to close that gap and to actually give young people an opportunity to have a career that they've been disproportionately excluded from. That's typically who we target, those who have been through some adversity and had to overcome those adversities. So then we teach them how to use that as a way to keep them motivated and disciplined and to now enter into a career and then go beyond that to become leaders.
1, 2, 3.
Today is a certificate for AMLS, that's Advanced Medical Life Saving. Going in, being able to give a differential diagnosis, like what could be going on, what actions need to be taken to get that person to the hospital in one piece still alive.
So there's so many hard medical skills we've learned. Learning how to do vital signs, which includes blood pressures, feeling for a pulse, counting a respiratory rate, getting someone's blood sugar levels.
I have lungs, I have respiration rate, I have the O2 heart rate, BP.
The blood pressure was 190/10.
I'll tell you what, you came up to the patient, you got on her level, and you started talking to her. That's perfect.
These people, they've just embraced me so fully. I've never had that in my life. I've learned about myself that I have way more to offer. I've found real purpose.
This program has supported me since day one. They sat down with us, they asked what exactly it was that we needed, what kind of barriers that were in our lives that could possibly become a problem within the 5 months. I had a lot of family loss within that 5 months, and they provided me with counseling, and I know I had friends who had housing issues as well, and they were able to help set them up with a more permanent residence while they were in this program.
We are meeting people's basic needs so that they can be their absolute best. There are so many barriers in the way of just being able to show up and be in class and pay attention. So if we can get in there and meet that need, it helps them grow and be present and evolve and actually know that people care about them.
Currently, I work for the Oakland Fire Department, and I am the Youth Academy Director that's partnered with the Oakland Fire Department and EMS Corps.
Their motto is to have people in their communities serve their communities, and I know I'm exactly what I see in my community.
EMS Corps helped me become a leader.
Makes me feel like I'm where I want to be. I
I've had a lot of setbacks like previously in life. I've never felt like so excited for something in my life before. Being a young African American, like helping my community the best I can, especially where I grew up and where I'm from.
EMS Corps is amazing. It's a great program and they won't quit on you, so just don't quit on them.